Hi, welcome to my channel. This is Harmony Lovejoy, and I'm going to do a Celtic cross apparently. That's what I'm hearing, to do a Celtic cross for general love reading for December into January, over the holidays here. Okay. It's a man and a woman. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Sun, but there's a man and the woman in the cards. He's got a wheelbarrow, earth signs possibly, and he's working very hard. And we got the Lovers card down here, the Knight of Cups, the Emperor, the Five of Cups, got the Queen of Pentacles down here, the Ace of Wands, New Beginnings, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Cups up here. Nice. I like this. This looks good. So the Sun is happiness, but it's also a spiritual woman in this depiction. She's playing the gongs, wearing robes, maybe at a retreat. And here is the crossing this is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is a man doing a lot of work, physical labor or spiritual work. Maybe he comes to this event and he meets her there, perhaps, and becomes the Emperor with her. Because they have a romantic rendezvous at this retreat, wherever this spiritual retreat is, up in the mountains or whatever. They have this rendezvous there, and it cancels out this Knight of Cups energy. So I was confused about this and the Five of Cups, but we'll get to it. So the Knight of Cups is in reverse, but I'm going to show it to you in the upright. And that's why I'm saying it's because of their rendezvous, the games get put aside. Maybe he was a player, this guy, and he's smitten, and that's why he becomes this Emperor shamanic energy here. Like the highest of the high for him to become in this lifetime with her. Wow, she's very powerful. Whoever she is very powerful in a good way. So here we have the Five of Cups in the future, which is the basically crying over spilled milk. And I don't know why that's there yet, but if I don't know why that's there, it's probably because I can't read it yet. Let me look into it. It's looking back in the past. It's reminiscing, but this is in the future. So whatever happens here, we get up to here, and then there's some looking back, and we'll get to that, we'll clarify. So this is in her, because I believe this is for, definitely for a female. So you would be the one that's looking back then, and we'll clarify that. Like I said, the Queen of Pentacles is in your energy, like who you are, where you are. And this is doing your work, which makes sense. If you're here in the sun, and this is a sunflower, right? If you're here in the sun, you're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on your spiritual growth, your spiritual advancement, doing what Spirit asks of you so that you can bring in a man who is spiritually attuned to his highest calling as well. Because you can't get a lower vibrational man where you are. they just won't come to you. So he has to level up just to be with you, and then you'll level up together. Because we have the Ace of Wands here, and this is in your, basically what you don't see coming. The Ace of Wands is a new growth, spiritual advancement. The Wands is the fire signs. It's, in this depiction, it's about growing together. So this is in your hopes, and I just hear your hopes. This is the Knight of Swords. So you're looking for someone who can communicate very well. So whomever this is maybe needs to level up in communication before he is able to be with you. Maybe that's his spiritual work. And the final outcome is the Two of Cups here, which is being together. But he needs to level up to get here in order to be where you are, because I feel like you're at a good spot and he still has more work to do with his communication to get to you. So let's clarify some cards with the Star. This sounds nice. This is fun. We can look at the Sun card and where this and when this event is going to be. I feel like it's going to be over the summer. Just tapping into the Akashic Records here, it's going to be months from now. But it's something to look forward to. And maybe he'll have his spiritual advancement and communication by then. So we're still going to look into it. And maybe you facilitate, and maybe you don't. But you might. Yeah, you might facilitate, whomever this woman is. We've got the Death card. The High Priestess. So you're becoming, at these events, this event, you're becoming more in your shamanic power as well. The High Priestess is a woman who, so you're going through this death and rebirth process. You've been to become more shamanic in nature, to open up more gifts, to learn who you are deeply, so you can become the High Priestess here. See, he's going to be the Emperor, and you have to be leveled up in order to help him then to be with him and level up together. So here we got the Hermit. You have some more learning. So this was about where you're going to meet, though, like the event. So it's definitely a spiritual event, maybe in the mountains. But the Hermit has the mountains here, and there's snow. But you see the snow? It's kind of melting in the foreground. So maybe March, April, that time, actually. And it might be a spiritual event about death and rebirth, healing your wounds, doing your shadow work. That's with the Hermit. Okay, so I keep going with the Hermit. So there's people there that are lighting the way for you, for the people who come to this event, to step into their power, to step into power. So they're leading the way out of the darkness. So they're leading the way out of the darkness at this spiritual event. So if you come across an event like that, that's the one. So it's about shadow work. Why this Five of Cups? We have the Seven of Cups, which is making a choice, is making sure you made the right choice. Because you're going to wonder in the future if you made the right choice with this person. No, I hear no, not with the person. Just made the right choice. Okay, let's deep dive a little deeper into that. So whomever this woman is, I'm going to put these up here. Whomever this woman is, after they're together and he becomes this emperor, you're going to look back and wonder if you made the right choice. Why? Because this looks fantastic. Maybe he didn't level up enough, or let's look into this. Five of Cups. Because that's the only negative thing I'm seeing here. And it's not really negative, I hear. And then I'm going to tap into the Akashic Records and read a little bit more, because I feel like everything else is really self-explanatory. But you're definitely going to have this wonderful time with him, flirty energy with him. Maybe not. Empress. Here we go. Oh. Maybe he's going to wonder if he made the right choice. But she's the one that's looking back, because this is the Empress. This is a pregnant woman. This is the Empress energy. Maybe he wants you to get pregnant. And you're like looking back like, well, wish in one hand and sorry in the other. Because I can't, or I won't. Because this is definitely you looking back on this Five of Cups, these 3 cups here. And this is making a choice. The Seven of Cups is making a choice of whether to have a baby or not. Yeah, to whether to have a baby or not. Because he loves you. He clearly, like, wouldn't leave you after all of this, because this is off in the future, maybe years. But they want you to know that it is an issue that's going to pop up. So be prepared for it so it doesn't ruin it, or they wouldn't go this far. Because either he's going to want one or you're going to want one. Maybe he's going to want one, I'm feeling. And you're not going to give it to him, or you wouldn't be looking like this. But what's in the cups that you'd rather have? Let's focus on, instead of having a baby, let's focus on, here's the Page of Cups. What you already have. Yeah, let's focus on what you already have. So here's the Page of Cups. So that's what you want to focus on, and the Ace of Pentacles, which is the pentacle, like what you're focusing on. Let's focus on this growth, what we have together. Let's focus on growing together, not my womb, but whomever this is. Maybe there's nieces or nephews or cousins or other kids. Maybe there's other kids. I know I have another kid, and if I get into a relationship like this, I'm not going to have any anymore. I've got 3 already. So there's no babies coming out of me. So let's focus on, like, this for me, this would be my son. And this would be the growth between all of, like, between me and him and us. Instead of wishing for more. That's the only dilemma that's going to maybe hinder the progression of this. He'll be like, I leveled up. I'm the Emperor now. I am shamanic. And I'm going to leave you if I can't have a baby with you. And I'll find somebody who can. Because I already have all this shamanic energy, so that's his wishes. Oh, that's why it's beside him. His wishes. And her dilemma. And then the Empress came out. Because the Emperor and the Empress go together, and that's why he's the Emperor. But you just want to focus on this. Building your money, building your business, building your spiritual advancement, and this Page of Cups here. This Young Cup energy. So is this going to split you? Yeah. Seven of Swords. Yeah, it'll split you if he thinks that you're not willing to have this baby and be his empress. Yeah, it'll split you for the time. For a time. Now the question is, will you stay split? Yeah, let me see. Because I'd want to know that before I got into this relationship. Am I going to do all this work with this man? And then we just, I mean, it's fun. It's fantastic, but then we just split. Maybe we do. Do they stay split? Will they stay split? We've got the King. Oh, he downgrades. See how he is, this comes in with the Seven of Pentacles energy, and then you have this relationship and it knocks out this player energy and you become the Emperor. Well, maybe he's an earth sign, but then he becomes the King of Pentacles because his powers get downgraded because he's only the Emperor with you. So, oh well, have your fun, right? And he'll see that and come back, or he won't, because together this relationship is this powerful. See this? The power of this? Together this relationship is powerful. Even if not separate, he'll go back to the King of Pentacles. And depending on how long you're together, maybe he'll notice it, but will he accept it? Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. Will he accept it? It's the Page of Swords. So, no. Remember we said about communication? The Knight of Swords, communication being his work? Or learning to curb his tongue? The Page of Swords come back, so he downgrades to the Page of Swords energy, which is below the Knight of Swords. So his vibration lowers, his energy lowers, his ability to communicate from the higher realms, his channeling energy is removed. Oh, so they cut out his tongue, basically. I mean, not really, but if you're a channel, you can cease to be a channel if you're not. Like, they can take this from me if I'm not working on my spiritual quest and I'm just defying and I'm doing whatever. When they ask me not to, they won't use me. They just won't. So that's what they're saying. Spirit's not going to use him if he leaves her. And he'll notice this. That's it. That was fun. I like that. That was fun. All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. If you want a reading, everything's in my description. Okay? Thanks.